Diagnostic biosensor transduction. In this module, we will study different types of transducers that are used in diagnostic biosensor. The biosensor technique for the detection of biomarkers are generally used at three different levels. Number one is the centralized laboratory, second is the portable device, and third is the point of care testing. Centralized laboratory are the main laboratory where a huge number of samples are tested for with multiplex approach. It means that in one sample, different types of or more than one analyte or target molecules could be tested. The portable device is the detection of target molecule at personalized level. For example, in case of a glucometer is a portable device for personal use. And third type is point of care testing, that is POCT, that is testing in the clinic of a doctor or in a hospital near the patient's bed. The first two approaches are mostly used, and there is a lot of room for the development for POCT. Now we will discuss what types of sensing techniques are used in diagnostic biosensor. The electrochemical sensing techniques, optical sensing techniques, acoustic or gravimetric sensing technique, thermal or calorimetric sensing techniques, or magnetic sensors or magnetic sensing techniques. These are a few techniques which are used in the diagnostic biosensor. You can see the structure of a biosensor in this slide. The biosensor, this structure shows that the bioelement or the bioreceptor element is very close to the transducer, and if when this bioreceptor element detects a target molecule or an analyte, the transducer immediately pick the signals and send them for the processing. So this is the basic concept for the diagnostic transducer, diagnostic biosensor. As you have seen that biosensor, in this biosensor, the bioreceptor and the target and the transducer are very close to each other. So there are different types of diagnostic sensors in which they are known by the name of bioreceptor molecule, regarding what type of transduction or transducing technique is used. For example, enzyme sensor, in which enzyme is used as a bioreceptor molecule. You can use any type of technique, that is empirometric, electrochemical, or optical. The sensor would call enzyme sensor. In an immunosensor, antibody is used as a bioreceptor element, and you can use any type of transducing principle. Similarly, for APTA sensors, in which aptamer is used as biological recognition element, DNA sensors or genosensor, in which DNA is used as a bioreceptor element, and any type of transducing technique could be used for the detection of target molecule. Then we have cell sensor, and in case of thermal biosensor, the enzyme is used, but still it is known as thermistor or thermal biosensor. So there are different types of names which are given to the diagnostic biosensor depending upon the development or the area of development where are they are developed. So the first type of sensor which we are going to discuss, that is the gravimetric transduction sensor. The gravimetric is a lab technique, and it is used to determine the mass and the concentration of a substance by measuring the change of mass. It means that the biorecognition process in which the mass is increased or decreased, in that case we can use the gravimetric transduction. The first gravimetric biosensor was introduced in 1972. It was a quartz crystal microvalence, QCM, and in this case, when an antibody binds with an antigen, there is a change in mass. When there is a change in mass, signal is generated. This you can see clearly in this slide, and this type of sensors are now heavily used in the diagnostic biosensor. The other type of technique that is used in the diagnostic biosensor is the optical transduction principle. In case of optical transduction principle, the first biosensor which was reported by using the optical technique was based on total internal reflectance fluorescence. And in this case, antibodies were used, and the small molecules for the detection of small molecules like haptens, and it was reported in 1970s. Actually, what are haptens? Haptens are small molecules. They can elicit an immune response when they attach to a large molecule, just like a protein. The other type of technique that is in the early days of development of biosensor that was used is the thermal transduction. This transduction is based on the calorimetric principle, in which you determine the temperature difference before and after the biorecognition process. These type of thermal transduction biosensors are called enzyme thermistor, and the first thermistor was reported in 1974. Here in this slide, an example is shown in which aluminium oxide ceramic was used as a substrate, and the electrodes were printed on the front, while the heating element and the temperature sensors are located on the back. But these thermal transducers are not frequently used in the diagnostics biosensor, which we will discuss in our later modules. Now, the magnetic transduction. Magnetic transduction is very popular, and it is basically based on the magnetism. The biosensor using magnetics utilizes the magnetic field created by the magnetic particles that binds to the target molecule in biological assays. It means that the magnetic field is utilized for the detection of the target molecule. The first biosensor exploiting the magnetism was introduced in 1990s. So the target molecules are attached with the magnetic particles and then they are separated. You can see in this slide the target molecule is in red color. They are bound with a magnetic particle, and this magnetic particle has affinity for the receptor molecules, and then it could be detected by the transducer and the signals are generated. So the biosensor using magnetism utilizes the magnetic field. Now, the related question: what are the different transducers that are used in diagnostic biosensors? Name a few, and name different diagnostic biosensor based on biorecognition element, and why thermal biosensing is not very popular in the fabrication of biosensors, and why the magnetic techniques are useful in purification procedures in biosensors.